There we go. Hello, folks. Welcome to another video here. This is a live stream, so I decided just to do this. This is a live stream of MLB The Show 24. We just had a new program that was dropped today. It's the Captain Blizzard. It's another one. We've had 7 of them. The first one, which was for Carlos Correa and Jeremy Pena, which I think was probably the weakest. I don't know, maybe good, some people, but I think this one was good. You got Lou Brock, a 99, and a 99 Hilton Smith, and by the way, all of them are 99. Then you got Catfish Hunter and Tim Salmon for number 3, which I think was pretty good. Number 4, which is Ken Griffey Sr. and Kyle Tucker. Usually it's a flashback player than a current player, or a legend, but this one I don't really understand. Warren Spahn. And of course, it's an out of position card. It's a first base card. It's not his pitching one. And I'm looking at his attributes. I can't even switch them. It just shows him for his hitting and stuff. Yeah, but that's just pretty much it. And Wilson Contreras, a 99, because I did do the all-time Cardinals and Cubs, and I wasn't able to use like a 99 until they released that one. Then the recent one, well, I just finished this one, 99 Jose Altuve and 99 Manny Machado. People weren't sure if we were going to get a 99 Machado, but we did. We still haven't got a 99 Ellie De La Cruz, which a lot of people are complaining about all over social media. And I'm like, people, give it a rest or be patient. Now the recent one, now they released 3, 99 Cy Young, and it looks like that's some pretty good stuff. I mean, 2 people have him at parallel 5, and I don't like to use Cy Young a lot, but I may, depending if I might do like a game of it or something, I don't know. Then he released 99 Blake Snell, which I don't understand because there is another card of him. Nobody has him at parallel 5, and Johan Duran, one person has him at parallel 5. And yeah, I don't understand why they would do that because I am pretty sure they already have a 99 Blake Snell, and yes, they do. It's the no-hitter one. Yeah, why would they do that? I mean, I don't really like that. I mean, they shouldn't release, 2 of them, but it's a developer's choice captain, so that means 5 developer's choice players on your squad, which I don't really understand. But anywho, let's get into some events. I'm going to be doing some of that, and of course, if you get the 15 wins, you get 3 choices, and you can sell the player. You don't have to keep them. Now, I have all these players, but some of them still do go for a good amount, like this Brusdar Graterol, Randy Rosarina, Salvador Perez, Corey Seager, and Eddie Matthews. And once again, you get 3 choices and 5,000 XP. I thought it said 9 for some reason. I need glasses. Then at 14 wins, you get 4,000 XP and a Headliners pack. And then you get 5 bonus habit packs and 2,000 stubs. Now I'm going to change it up because I'm trying to get hits with the Dominican Republic players. Now I don't think there's one that can play first base, a Dominican player, as far as I know. I'm just looking for a person that was born in the Dominican Republic, and Machado, of course, was not. He probably can speak Spanish, but it says he was born in Florida. But his family is probably, Hispanic. I don't really know, per se. Anyway, Mark Vientos, up Florida. Jerkson Profar, born in Curacao. I thought it was pronounced Caraco, but it's actually pronounced Curacao. I don't know why. Alright, anyway, moving on. No, Monty Irvin's born in Alabama. Yeah, I don't... Alright, I think it's shortstop I can use Francisco Lindor. I'm pretty sure he was... Or no, I think he was born in Puerto Rico. And I don't even have Francisco Lindor, but I thought you could use him. Or is he on the bench? He's on the bench, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Thank you. Okay, alright, I think I'm going to take out Freddie Freeman and put somebody on the bench. I need an outfielder. Yeah, let's go with Gary Sheffield. That's fine with me. Actually, no, let's... Eric Davis, yeah. Okay. Third base, I don't think there's any options, unfortunately, for Dominican players. Shortstop, once again, we're keeping Lindor on the bench. Mookie Betts is born in Tennessee, of course. Don't want to use any of the lower overall cards. Willie Adames was actually born in Dominican Republic. And this is his 96 card, but he's playing up to a 98 because I have him at parallel 2. 23 people have him at parallel 5, but they do have the other card, I'm pretty sure, which is this one. And 13 people have him at parallel 5. Probably because a lot of people don't like to use Willie Adames, but he's pretty decent. But, alright, I'm going to use him, just for a little bit. Now, I like Ryan Sandberg over at second base. But we do have Otto Lopez, and he's a right-hander, and he can play a lot of positions, everything except first base and catcher. And Luis Garcia, he was born in New York, but he probably speaks Spanish. And Ketel Marte is also Dominican, and he can pretty much play a lot of positions. But I have Fernando Tatis Jr., Fernando Tatis Jr. I like to pronounce it that. I don't know why, but I don't think we have any catchers that are from the Dominican Republic. Kyle Higashioka is not. I mean, he's American. Sorry. I mean, the last name, and yeah, he's not. Yeah. Anywho, but what I was saying, Elias Diaz, he's born in Venezuela. William Contreras is Venezuelan. So is Wilson Contreras. Who's that? Adrian del Castillo. He was born in Florida. He probably can speak Spanish, but we're looking for Dominican players. Kenley Jansen, born in Carousel. Garrett Ruiz isn't. Moises Ballesteros, born in Venezuela. Yeah, there's not really a lot of Dominican Republic catchers, unfortunately. Ethan Salas, nope, he was born in Florida. I thought Yasmani Grandal was. Nope, he was born in Cuba. Venezuela, another one. Nope. Jan Gomes, no, Brazil. Okay, that's a rarity. Luis Campusano, whatever. Campusano, I think, but he was born in Georgia. Interesting. Okay, well, not really seeing another Dominican player. I mean, we're just going to have to... I mean, Johnny Bench is fine. It's no problem with me. Do I want to keep the lineup the same? I probably will, but... Yeah, we have Sammy Sosa and Teoscar Hernandez. They're both born in the Dominican Republic. And Teoscar Hernandez, yes, born in Dominican Republic. Willie Adames, Fernando Tatis Jr., and O'Neal Cruz. Okay. The pitching, I'm not going to make it the same. I got some that are parallel 4. Pedro Martinez is... and Andy Pettit, not quite. He's like halfway to parallel 5, but... Let me see other pitchers that I have. I mean, I know there's a good amount here I have not used, but I've used some of them. I like using Roy Oswalt, but he's at parallel 3. 1346 people have him at parallel 5. Should use Garrett Crochet. He's a lefty. He's got a good one. Not a fan of George Kirby, and Justin Verlander I'm not a fan of. If he had a sinker, I would probably use him. And Bob Feller I've only used, I think, once. Yeah, I think that was the all-time Cleveland Indians, Guardians, or I don't really know. Justin Verlander, only use him a little bit. But the rest of these, I don't really know. I mean, I know there's some pitchers I want to get to parallel 5 or 4 or whatever. And of course, there's Babe Ruth, but I prefer him more as a hitter. 24,000 people have him at parallel 5, which is crazy, and that's probably the most amount have this person at parallel 5, unless there's more, but I kind of doubt it. I think 24,000 is the most. There's this other Nolan Ryan card. I'm debating about using that one. Here's this Mike Messina Takashi Okazaki one. I just, he's an Orioles card, and of course I wanted to get him because I love the design, with the orange. This was actually a card, I think, in MLB 23, I think it was, or I don't think it was 22, or I think they introduced him in 22. Yeah, I think it was 22. But anywho, I'm going to keep him there. And Corbin Burns, I did a game and it was off camera and he struggled a little bit. And not really close to parallel 4. I do like Cliff Lee. I mean, I'd like to get another lefty in there. I think I might do that. Yeah, put Cliff Lee in there. All right, let's get into a game. Not look at the lineup. Now, in some games, I was playing at Ship It Field or Ship It Stadium. Not a fan of this place. Don't know much about this. I used to play at the Porch a lot of times. Capitol Field is all right, but of course, most of these are home run ballparks. The ones that aren't really home run ballparks would probably be Industry Center Stadium, maybe, because it looks pretty deep. Statesman's Park is not. Oh, Capitol Lange, that's the field. Okay, I thought it was a created stadium, but no, that's a home run stadium too. This one, Hatch and Motor Field, I never heard of that. Sounds like it's in Detroit or somewhere in Michigan. Sawyer Memorial Ballpark, never heard of this one. Some of these stadiums I've never really seen. Shield Woods Park, this looks like the one before that I was looking at. The Capitol Lange Field or Capitol Lange Park. Huh. Yeah, looks just like it. This one I played at a few times. But you know what? We're just going to stick with Green Valley Stadium. And why do I like playing at Green Valley Stadium? Well, the reason is because I just like the way it looks. I mean, it's not really a home run ballpark because it's pretty deep, to left field and right field. Who pitched in the last one? Darn it. All right, I'm gonna have Mike Mussina pitch because I think the last one was somebody else. It was Andy Pettit, but it was an off-camera game. All right, I think we're the home team. Yes, we are. Facing the New York Yankees. He's got Justin Verlander on the mound, and most of these players are not even parallel 1. Well, it could be in my favor today.
Here's a big power threat. Dylan Cruz.
Okay, so Takashi Okazaki, Mike Mussina on the mound. Not a very good pitch. Come on, Sosa, get on your feet. Thank you.
One down. And now Jackson Merrill.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with one swing.
And a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty.
Okay, sorry, answering the message.
Steps off.
Answering a message from my mother about something, so,
Just missed.
I lay off in pitches sometimes like that. I wish I had a webcam, too. I mean, I do have the PlayStation camera, but the USB port.
And it's 1-2.
Okay. Yeah, I know I've been doing games on my channels as well, 2 of these. I've been doing the all-time teams. Nice one. I've been doing, I use one with my Parallel 4 squad. I got, like, a lot of views, too. Well, not really a whole lot. I mean, not like 1,000 views or anything, but I got close to 100. I mean, hey, I'm trying to make videos. I'm doing the best I can. I really am. Just been going through a rough time, unfortunately, with a job. And I mean, wish I could be like a video game designer, but I probably have to go to school for that, or I don't personally know. I mean, I've heard of the video game designer, or they probably have video game jobs, but I'll have to look into that. I could probably be like a content creator, but I don't know personally, what you have to do that. Come on, dude. Try that. Gotta stop saying a lot. Drives me crazy. There we go.
Bottom of the first. Stepping in the
Ryan Sandberg. I like using this card. I just recently got into Parallel 3. I know a lot of those probably Parallel 5. But when I was working, I didn't really have time to play video games a lot. When I worked at Wise, I mostly got off at like probably 3 or 5 o'clock sometimes. Damn. At Redner's, I didn't get off until 8:30 or even sometimes 9 or 10 o'clock when the store would close. And it was an unsafe work environment. I mean, there was a couple, more problems with that store. I'm not going to get into detail. Yeah. Of course, a bunch of cards in here I haven't really been using that much. David Wright, his 2007 card. I like the flashback, the finest flashback ones, the retro finest they call them. Either way, but of course, Sammy Sosa, we have this card. He was part of a chase pack, and he's not bad. I mean, he's pretty decent. Oof. I was maybe going to hit that out, and I can do that little thing he does when he hits a home run, or what I do. Well, I usually say a lot of times. Stuart Scott said a lot of times, too, on Something Schwab when they talked about Sammy Sosa.
And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's William Contreras.
Battery level on my controller's at 2 bars, but it's okay. I mean, it's the PlayStation controller. It's the anniversary one. I was lucky to get it. I got it at a GameStop in Rosedale, Maryland. I'm not, you probably know which one I'm talking about if you're from Maryland, but I called this GameStop, or actually looked online or something like that, or well, no, actually I called some places. It said one place had it, which is in Glen Burnie, Maryland. That's about 30 minutes from where I am. But Rosedale is only like 6 minutes from me. So when it said the one in Glen Burnie, I gave them a call, and nobody ever answered. I called like 6 times, and it just kept ringing and ringing and ringing. Then the voice would come on, "Thank you for calling GameStop." And I'm like, okay. And I was done after that, but then I called the one in Rosedale, and when I called them and the guy answered, and I said, "Do you have the PlayStation 30-year anniversary controller?" And he looked around and he said, "I do, actually." And I'm like, "You do?" I'm like, "Yep." And I asked how much it was, and of course it was close to $80 because it was, fairly new and extremely hard to find. I know I don't have my camera on and stuff. I would show it, but you know what the PlayStation 20-year anniversary controller looks like. Look it up, and it's pretty much the same color, like the other ones. They don't have different colors. Alright, let's try this cutter on the outside, see if he misses. Oh no. Sosa jumped the wall. No. Hurry, please. Gonna get the runner to third, too. Shoot. Now this is a 91 Mike Mussina, I think. Yeah. I mean, he's a pretty, decent card, but he goes for a lot of stubs, too. But the way he pitches, I'm sure people are like, oh, he's not worth that many stubs, but he'll probably go down in pricing, Probably when MLB The Show 25 will be coming out. But I only got this card because he's an Orioles flashback. I like to collect a lot of the Orioles cards. I have every Orioles card and the Orioles flashbacks. Come on. Please don't serve up a run. Oh, thank you. That kind of was a mistake right there. I mean, but luckily he took a hack at that one and he missed. I gotta get going soon. It's 5:44 p.m. Eastern time. About to go with my mom and stepdad somewhere. Right now I'm just playing this game a little bit, see if I can get 3 hits with the Dominican players. I need to get 3 hits so I can get the 99 captain and that blizzard thing. Okay, there's one. I need 2 more. So we got Tatis and O'Neal Cruz coming up. I think we got another. We got plenty of chances. And Willie Adames. Yeah, I knew I was forgetting somebody. I figured there was. Alright. Could possibly steal if I wanted to. But I don't think I'm going to do that with Teoscar. I mean, he does have 85 speed, but I don't think his stealing is all that. It's 60, yeah. Fucking sinker, come on. I hate when people do that. That sinker is very unhittable when it's thrown the inside, like right here, like where I'm showing. Come on, dude, again with that sinker. No.
Misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, my God.
Tatis Jr. to hit here.
I know it's pronounced Tatis, but I'm just pronouncing it Tatis, you know, just to some people that also do games that MLB The Show, you know, mispronounce players' names or just do it for fun. Well, not really like mispronouncing, you know, they just do that and it'll just be funny. And that's what I'm doing. We only got the one hit. Alright, I gotta take out the scene though. He's got no energy. I'm bringing Raleigh Fingers, the closer.
Now Mount visit coming. And with the
He's done really well for me. He's got parallel 3, and he's 4-1, 7 out of 9 saves. But this is not a save situation. This is just to get some work in with him. Of course, I like the way he pitches. You know, he's one of the best closers. Or you can pronounce it Rolly Fingers, but it's really pronounced Raleigh Fingers.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter,
pitched for Oakland, San Diego, and Milwaukee. He had good seasons with Oakland mostly, but he did have a good one with San Diego and a little bit with Milwaukee too, but that was like near the end of his career. His family and him also appeared on the game show Family Feud in the 1980s with Richard Dawson. It is on YouTube. I'll have to post a link somewhere.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
But you can look it up. Just type in Raleigh Fingers or Fingers Family, and it's a syndicated episode.
Dylan Cruz digs in now.
Yeah, it's him and his wife on there. I don't know if they're still married, and his brother and his wife's brother, I think, or something like that. Not too sure. And another girl that's on there, I think his brother's wife or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like on Family Feud how they have it. Like, I know this is probably going to sound stupid, but I don't like it when they have like 5 men on the show and 5 women. I think it should be like a little bit differently, because when I was on a bowling league, it had to be a little bit different. It had to be 3 men and 2 women. Or 3 women and 2 men. It couldn't be like 4 men and 1 woman, or 4 ladies and 1 man. It really couldn't be that way. It had to be like at least 3 and 2. Yep. I think that's really the way it should be with Family Feud, but I know a lot of people are going to disagree and say, and probably be like, stop complaining. And look at it, I'm complaining. Well, if you want to call it complaining, you know, go ahead. But what I'm saying is I'm taking my mind off of this, and I'm trying to, like, focus on the game. I'm trying to. Like, close to 6:30, I have to get off and go somewhere with my mom and stepdad to get some free stuff. But, sorry for you folks, just have to do that. Well, I mean, I don't have to. I mean, I said at first I wasn't going to go, but then I changed my mind and said, yeah, because I like to get out a little bit. I like to stay home a lot.
And now, number 23.
All right, Sandberg, got to keep it going. He brings in another sinker pitcher.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Of course he did that again, but that time I made good contact and he got a hit. All right. Yep. He keeps throwing that sinker. I mean, he probably figures, you know, because it's making me chase, you know, well, it's making me swing and miss a lot. But anywho, now it brings up David Wright, and he brings in Gregory Soto. Okay, I don't understand that.
And inside, that's a perfect example of keeping your hands.
Does throw a sinker, but I think it'd be a little bit hard to dot it up on the inside corner. Ooh, man, if I would have drilled that, ooh, that would have been the end of the game. That's low. And like I said, MLB The Show 24 hasn't really been all that great.
This could end it.
Oh no, I think they're going to call me out. Oh no, they didn't. Whoa. Whoa. Wow. And I struck you out. That was a tough pitch. Man. Yeah, the content they release, unfortunately, hasn't been all that great. Could have been really better. Content in MLB The Show 17 was really good. 18 was the worst. 19 was great, but that was the Signature Series, people. 20 was pretty good. 21 was actually not bad. But people say that it was a really, really good game. But I thought MLB The Show 21 was not so great. 22 was very good, but that's another game that people say is not so great. I'm like, all right, whatever. 23 could have been better, and 24, yeah, not so great. But I think 23 was better. I like the content they had. We are the away team. We're facing Babe Ruth. Oh my God. And we're playing Tampa Bay. Why? I don't know. I have not faced Babe Ruth, the pitcher, very many times. I mean, a few, man, but his fastball clocks anything at like 100 and 101. And he throws a sinker. But I need a couple of hits. I need 2 hits with Dominican players to get. I mean, I'm not going to message the player and say, "Can I get 2 hits with, some of the Dominican players, like Teoscar Hernandez or Fernando Tatis Jr." And I'm not going to do that because I don't like to message people and do that because then they'll say like, "Let me get the 2 hits and then I'll quit." Recently, I was playing somebody and they messaged me and said, "Oh, can you can you take the friendly quit, please? My girlfriend was just in a car accident." And I'm like, seriously? He was winning the game too, and I started to make a comeback, like it was 5-2 or something, and then all of a sudden he messages me and asks to quit. And I'm like, fine. So I did anyway, and I asked, and I said to him, "I hope she's okay," and didn't really hear any more after that. And of course, I'm saying to myself, yeah, I don't think that was true. I think he was just doing that to make me feel bad, and he wanted to get off the game because of the way that I was playing. But he could have been right, but I really didn't want to be disrespectful. I mean, so I just took it anyway, and then when I did the friendly quit, and he said, "Okay," and then he said, "Thank you, I really appreciate you."
So could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center.
Alright, gonna run with Sandberg, and he's in there. I don't like the feet first slide a lot of times, but sometimes it does work.
Eliminate him from getting really good pitches to hit. Now they can work around him with first base open. So you got to roll the dice here and hope that he gets something to hit.
I looks like they changed Babe Ruth's pitching a little bit. I don't know. It kind of feels like to me they did. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. That was ball 3.
He's under it.
All right, his fastball hits 97. That's weird because I thought it used to hit like 100. Shoot, that's gonna get. Wow. Oh, I was gonna try and go for home, but hey, look at that. We got the runner to get to third base the whole entire time.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot.
Wow.
It takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find
here we go.
the defense.
Sammy Sosa can get a hit, and I would just need one more. Very capable of doing it. Oh. Darn it. I don't think he's going to throw the ball this time and throw it away.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
All right, Teoscar Hernandez, another one too.
That one's in there.
Yeah, only hits 97. I thought he used to hit like 100. No.
Just watched it the entire way.
Please get through. Yes, it's going to get through. All right, now we just need one more. I'm not going to quit the game or anything. Only unless the person, the opponent quits, but I don't think he's really going to do that. But who knows? All right, this is Paul Goldschmidt, so we don't have to worry about that. And, of course, this is the one part of the Extreme program, as you see. Finally got him, like, about a week ago. And I haven't really used him that much. I mean, I really should. But don't get me wrong, I have nothing against Paul Goldschmidt. I just don't use him a lot. I like to use Eddie Murray, but they released him with the Cleveland Indians in 1995. Nah, I got under it. And I thought for sure they were going to release him, from the Orioles as a 99, but they did not. Could have been an action figure, or could have been a Takashi Okazaki for all I care, but they didn't do that. Alright, so now we got Pedro Martinez up. Or pitching, Orlando Cepeda is up.
And that one fouled off.
Hope everybody's enjoying their Wednesday. Mine has been pretty much alright. Nice pitch there. Slurve. Yep, got him. So very much Pedro Martinez will probably be parallel 5 after this one because he is very, very close to it. Doesn't matter if he wins or loses in this one, and as long as he just has a good game, doesn't give up a lot of runs. But so far, so good. Matt Carpenter. I mean, content in MLB The Show 24 could have been better. It really could have. I mean, some of it was good. I mean, the Oriole cards, you know, they were pretty good. But I read, like, in the, I recently turned on MLB The Show 23, and I looked at the content, like all the Oriole flashbacks from last year. And 23 that they had, 2 years ago, actually. So pretty much a lot of them in there, they had 74 flashbacks. 73 or 74, one of those numbers. And, of course, a lot of them that aren't in MLB this year, 24. Like, I think Harold Baines is one of them, and Zach Britton. Yep, 2 Orioles that did not return in 2024. Well, they did have Harold Baines, but it was a out of position. And it was him as a pitcher, a relief pitcher, and I'm like, are you serious? But they may release another one. They could. Ooh. I mean, if they release a card of him as an Oriole, that would be really good. I don't know. I mean, I think there is still some content, and they might drop. Like some programs, probably. I don't know about ranked seasons. I think they're pretty much done with that. Come on, I just need one hit. One hit with the Dominican players.
Long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Please. I don't think it's going to go. Yeah, it is. Thank you, Willie Adames. Got the hit with Dominican players, got that program done. I keep forgetting that player that we unlocked. It's not Cy Young, it's not Blake Snell. Well, maybe we'll find out this person quits. No, he brings in Mason Miller. Okay. All right.
Inside, just missed.
Always exciting.
And unfortunately for the Tampa Bay Rays, they will not be able to play in this stadium, Tropicana Field, where they have been playing since 1998 when they became a team. For those of you who don't know, in 2024, the Tampa Bay Rays suffered significant damage to their stadium, and pretty much it is unplayable for them. So they will not be able to play in the stadium due to the damage. So now they're going to play their games in 2025 at George Steinbrenner Field, I believe. Pretty sure that's the name of it. I'm going to look it up just to double check, but I'm 100% sure that is the name of it.
You just can't miss Cruz when he's on the field. I've never seen a player like him. I mean, he's 6'7", weighs 220 pounds, and is the tallest shortstop in the history of Major League Baseball.
One out, base is empty. Line to left.
Oh, I think he tried to dive for it, but he accidentally jumped. I don't know if he hit the wrong button or something. I mean, but that's a triple for O'Neal Cruz. So another hit, you know, just to be on the safe side. Yeah, here it is. George M. Steinbrenner Field, formerly known as Legends Field. So it's a baseball stadium in Tampa Bay. It's actually, I think it's one of the, a stadium for one of the Yankees minor league teams. Shoot.
Now as he swings through Miller. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff.
Oh, man.
And a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot.
That's all right.
Like this, that is a big time.
What's the minor league teams for the Yankees? I'm trying to look that up and see. Here it is. So it's the home for the Single-A Tampa Tarpons. Single-A ball team. Tampa Tarpons are They were founded in 1994, and they play in Tampa, pretty much.
And that chance handled.
Come on.
On to first.
That's all right.
The inning, and they limit the damage.
The manager of them is James Cooper, pretty much former outfielder.
Ryan Ludwig.
The roster, I don't think there's any names on there that I know. Nothing for the pitchers and the outfielders and stuff.
The line of the pitch. A swing and a miss,
one.
And that's strike one.
The coaches, maybe. Preston Claiborne is the only one. He is the pitching coach. He was a pitcher, I think, for the Yankees and a few others. But the name is familiar.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing
he pitched for the Yankees and the Texas Rangers. Yep.
Get a swing and miss and get.
How do I know him? I mean, probably from MLB The Show games or just a name that popped up.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Nolan Arenado. Swing and a miss.
And Michael Hernandez, the defensive coach. Roderick Arias. That name sounds familiar. But pretty much, yeah, I mean, that's a shame, for the Tampa Bay Rays, for what happened to their stadium. But they're supposed to get a new stadium, I think, like in the year of 2026 or 27. Wow, barely got him out, all because Nolan Arenado doesn't have good speed. Wow, I wasn't sure I was going to get him out. How about that pitching matchup? Pedro Martinez and Mark McGwire. They faced each other in the 1999 All-Star game. And Pedro struck him out.
0-2 now.
Ooh, wasn't sure with that pitch. I thought he was going to hit that.
And welcome back to the ball.
I've been watching some highlights of Mark McGwire's career, and he's probably going to quit. No, looks like he's bringing another pitcher. I sense it was a rage quit, but no. Goose Gossage, oh my goodness. I don't really like facing this card. He's got a high ERA with 6.23, and he's 1-2. But he's got some nasty stuff.
That's in there, and that's strike one.
Got a sinker and a fastball that reaches 100 and 102. Ugh.
And a pitch.
I keep chasing those high ones.
Ludwig hauls it in, and there's one away.
That's okay.
Now it's the right fielder, Sammy Sosa.
He's probably going to warm up somebody. Raleigh Fingers doesn't have a lot of energy. I'm going to go with Dennis Eckersley. Yeah, Raleigh Fingers and Dennis Eckersley, those two, they kind of look, I don't know. I mean, they didn't look like twins, but their hair was like always long and stuff. But if you had to probably question, who do you like better, Raleigh Fingers or Dennis Eckersley? I don't know. I mean, it's tough for me because both of them, well, Dennis Eckersley started out as a starting pitcher. Then he moved to closer like around the mid-80s, I want to say. Or around the early 80s. I don't really know. Raleigh Fingers has always been a closer. I don't think he ever did any starting pitching, as far as I know.
That one misses.
Maybe I can look it up real quick and it'll show me. I mean, maybe Raleigh Fingers started like 1 or 2 games in his career, but I don't think. There we go. Let's take a look at Raleigh Fingers. There we go. Nice hit. Well, he could have caught that one, but almost did. And he lost, more games and wins. He has 114 career wins, 118 losses, a lot of strikeouts. And yes, he started 19 games with Oakland in 1970. And he started 8, and pretty much had like time with the bullpen and a few others. Oh, damn it, that's sinker.
Over to first, and they get Goldschmidt for the out.
Okay. So, yeah, pretty much after that, he didn't do any more starting pitching. His career pretty much ended with Milwaukee in 1985. All right.
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in
And this
a
is
new
the
pitcher,
1991 Dennis Eckersley card, not the 1992 card. That was when he also won the MVP, I think.
Swinging a foul over the screen and
He won the most valuable player in 1992. People probably disagree and say it should have been somebody else, but 92, I mean, Frank Thomas, I think, had a good season, and Mark McGwire, I mean, he did pretty much, and Mark McGwire actually never won an MVP award, which is crazy, because you would think he won it in 1998 for hitting, the 70-some home runs, but it actually went to Sammy Sosa. And people probably will say, oh, well, it shouldn't have been Sammy Sosa in 98, it should have been McGwire. That's the way it is. And freaking Barry Bonds started winning the National League MVP award like 4 years in a row, or no, 3 years in a row. 2001. No, 4 years in a row. I was right. 2001, 2002, 2003, and 2004.
So they're down to their final out.
Yeah.
Contreras now up to the plate.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's when he won them.
Strike one to the catcher.
And Dennis Eckersley, his not Dennis Cook. Oops. I hit the wrong name on my phone. I was trying to type in Dennis Eckersley. But anyway, Eckersley, yeah, he started out as a starting pitcher, 197 career wins, 171 career losses, more strikeouts than Raleigh Fingers. I mean, but again, he was a starting pitcher in the beginning of his career, and Raleigh Fingers did do some starting pitching. Sosa going to be able to catch that? No. All right. Maybe I didn't have to do that. I don't know.
Bounce to the left side.
And he's fouling him off. Yeah, he started with Cleveland. Dennis Eckersley did. Then he went to Boston. There we go. Hallelujah. All right, now that's after 6 o'clock. I'm about to get off pretty soon. Eckersley gets the save, which is second. Pedro strikes out 4. Gives up no hits. Well, nobody gave up any hits. That's why the catcher jumped up in celebration like that. And now we got Pedro at parallel 5. Yay. And 10,000 people have him at that. And we also got the bonus limited thing. Okay. Probably won't be that much. Alright, we got 2 diamonds on there. I know one person usually does this. Like, he'll do a video or short and be like the wheel spin thing and stuff. Hey, Chase back. Okay, cool. We'll take it. Worst it can be is a live series player, but we'll see. I'm going to forfeit my entry on that. Now, we are 2 wins away from the events thing, but I can't really continue the rest right now because I have to get going soon. But, yeah, I got that program done for that, so I pretty much have all these programs done. Now, the other ones, the only one I do not have is the extreme one, and I know I just don't really like doing all that frustration. But eventually it may get done. But it will take a while. And the others, I've completed all of these, as you can see. There's probably some that some people have not finished. But that's fine too. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I mean, but like I said, the content could have been a little bit better. Alright, what do we got? So we got maybe that random headliner pack will be. It's for the 99 Jose Menendez. I think I have him. But anyway, let's get into this. Will Vest of the Tigers. Okay. 2 golds. Yeah. Anthony Santander. For those of you who don't know, he has signed with the Toronto Blue Jays on like a 5-year contract for like, I don't know, like $90 million or something. Whereas I had this card at parallel 2, and I would have liked to get him at parallel 5, but the other flashbacks I haven't really taken a chance with. I mean, I'm sure more people have the All-Star one at probably 1,000 people have him at parallel 5, and the other one, the finest one, they probably have him at parallel 5, probably about 500 people, maybe more than that. But yeah, I hope he does well with Toronto. I mean, even though I did not want him to go to that team, a rivalry team, but he will never be a rival to us. But I think some people are all right with it too, because he did have a low batting average, and it may work out. But we shall see. And Sean Murphy, we also pulled him. Okay. Move on. 2 golds again. Tanner Scott, who actually signed with the Dodgers, which is crazy. And Jake McCarthy. We do have some people still in the market. Jack Flaherty is a free agent still. Manny Machado, he is not. He's with the Padres still. I don't want him back with the Orioles, and I don't think that's really going to happen. Now the headliner one, nope. We can sell that Rangers one real quick. Sell it now. The Chase pack. How do I change players on Classic? Say I want Cody Bellinger on the Yankees. How do I do that? Could you maybe verify that? Well, could you maybe I don't know. Could you rephrase that maybe so I can really understand it? Like, what do you mean? Not being rude or anything. Just trying to understand like what you mean. So this is pretty much all this here. I mean, if I could really get this Paul Skeens card, that'd be really, really good because he goes for a lot of stubs. I don't really use him that much. I mean, well, look at all my subs I got here. I got over 1,038,000. Whereas all these cards I mostly have. Maybe accept a few or no. The only one I don't have is you want Cody balling on the Yankees. I'm still trying to understand that. I mean, well, if you mean like the live series card, well, you can't really do that. You know, it would have to be like in the inventory, I guess. You know, but it can't really do that. I mean, you would probably have to like play Diamond Dynasty or something, or maybe if you play like franchise mode, you could probably try and get Cody Bellinger on your team or something. And Classic. Let me get back to Classic. Where's that at? Franchise, storylines, Diamond Dynasty, Road to the Show. Okay, Classic. Honestly, I don't really play Classic that much. I mean, sorry, you know, I'm probably not really that helpful, but I'm trying to. I mean, I think I know what you mean. You know, I think to get them on there, there's probably a way you can, but I don't know exactly. Yeah, because I'm looking at the Orioles on here, and yeah, well, yeah, there probably is a way. I mean, you'll probably have to Google it or something. I mean, I'm sorry, you know, again, I'm not helpful, but yeah, no problem. There's probably a way you just get Cody Bellinger on there, but I just don't really do Classic that much. But anywho, let's get back to that thing and open up that Chase pack. Sorry about that, folks. Everybody watching. Okay. So, yeah, if I can get this Carlos Santana one, but of course the lights have to light up gold, or it could be one of these, you know, because they're 99s. But, yeah, let's get either Paul Skeens. I don't need that Adley Rutschman. I already got him. But let's see. Or it could be a gold. Okay, it's diamond. And it is a 99. Oh, my God. Oh, it's Alfonso Soriano. Like I said, it could have been one of those. But, yeah. How much does he go for? 24,000. Okay, not bad. So that would put me at 1,060,000. Okay, take it. All right. Man, I thought for sure it was going to be like one of those, but yeah, it could have been either Carlos Santana or Paul Skeens, but like I said, it could have been one of those, the ones I was showing that are 99s, and sure enough, it was. But anywho, I'm going to wrap this up. So, got all them programs done, which is great. I still got another video I do want to do, but sorry, you know, this wasn't really like a long live stream. Usually I do these for like at least an hour or two. But anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. So I hope everybody enjoyed this. As always, if you do like this, hit it with a thumbs up. And comment, no negative stuff, subscribe. It's not a bad thing, a good thing. And you all take care, and thanks again for watching the live stream. Thank you again, everyone.